What you would note is that, Honorable Minister, recently I was in Gqeberha, in a community in Woma. And when I arrived in Woma, it struck me when I got there, it's the fact that this is a community where the church, where young people walked in there and robbed people, was there. And it struck me on a few thoughts. The first was that citizens recognize this very difficult issue, which is that when they call the police, sometimes the police don't show up. And when the police do show up, sometimes they are demanding bribes themselves. The worst feeling that a citizen can have in this country isn't just a feeling of a fear of being robbed or facing extortion. It's the fear that comes with the fact that even when the police come, there's no help. The genuine feeling of helplessness. And this is what this debate must be about today. Because in truth, there are 500 murders a week. The reality is that we've grown at 1% for the last 10 years. And in truth, even though we speak about an increase in crimes against women, there seems to be no appropriation that has been allocated for that fight. So, Honorable Minister, I'm here to say to you, we cannot afford another talk. What we've got to be doing here today is making a declaration of war on crime. And here are my suggestions in a few ways, and I would want to work with you in achieving this. We need a new capacitation of police. The truth is, we're living with 8,000 vacancies and only 22,000 detectives in the country. That is far from enough. We will never win. The second is, once we've done that, we have to fix our police stations so that people can feel a place of hope and help when they go there. Thirdly, Minister, I want to suggest very strongly is that we need a new consensus on values. Because honestly, you cannot put a policeman in every church. There's something inherently wrong, and that's why all of us as citizens must work together to fight crime in our communities and say to ourselves, how do we partner with the police to fight crime? More seriously, I want to urge that we need a different prioritization. Before 2010, Minister, what remained patently clear was that when we prioritized murder, which is the general feeling people fear, is that we are able to focus police resources, capacitate, budget, and fight crime. And so what I'm suggesting is that let's increase the budget, let's get better police, and let's ensure more vitally that once we've done that, we give them the best vehicles to fight. Let's eradicate ethical or policemen who lack ethics and leaders who lack ethics. Because if you create the impression that if you do the crime in this country, you'll get away with it, trust me, extortionists believe the same. So in my closing, Minister, if we work with the Department of Justice, we have to improve conviction rates. Otherwise, our prison doors are revolving doors. Time for talk is over. It's time for us to act now. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Honorable Kwankwa.